Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to learn LaTeX and how to set up the environment for LaTeX so that you can compile documents in LaTeX. So if you are on Windows, there is a if you are on Windows. No, let's say we'll start from Linux, okay? Because I'm in Linux. I'm on Artix Linux. So as you can see, Artix Linux. This is an Arch-based distribution, okay? So if you are on Linux. If you are in Debian based distributions, you can just type sudo apt install and then textlife-full. This will install all the necessary libraries and the core compiler in your system. This is a very big download, around 2 GB. So this is only for the first time, and then you can use it whenever you want. If you are on Arch Linux or Arch Linux based distributions, as I am, you can just type sudo pacman-s textlife-most. If you hit enter, as you can see, this is I am already up to date with all the installation, and this is as you can see, this is a very big download. So this is only for the first time, and after this you can just go in your files. You can just create a directory in Linux for writing documents. So I have a in documents directory I have a file named a tutorial. So this is this was my for the first take. This is my second take for the video. So I'll just remove the directory, and then I'll create a new directory called tutorial1 again. In the tutorial1, this is empty, as you can see. Nothing in there. Okay. So in this we'll write the code. Now, if you're on Windows, you can just go to this site, which is https://tug.org/textlife acquire-netinstall.html. So when you go in this site, you'll see something like this. Inside that, you can just click on this link, which is install-tl-windows.exe, and the installer will be downloaded, and then you can install TextLife in your Windows operating system. If you're on Mac, you can just go to this site, which is tug.org/mactex. If you remove this will also work. This is just auto inside that. So if you are on this site, which is tug.org/mactex, in that you can just click on mactex download. If you are on when you go in that, as you can see, the link changed. I was on that URL because I was doing this for the first take, and then inside this you can just go to mactex.pkg. If you click on this, let's see. So yeah, I think my internet's gone, but okay. So if this is not working, you can just type in you can just type it in your search box and download mactex. After this you can just download with Safari. So if you have Safari, this will work. Okay. So after this, after you have installed this, the installation will appear of the mactex pkg, and then mactex will be installed in your Mac. Okay, Mac OS system. So after this, if you are on Windows, you can for downloading and for editing LaTeX files and compiling them, I highly recommend going to Text Studio, and this is a program for writing LaTeX documents. So just go in download. So it's in home. Just go in download, and inside this you can just click on installer and install the program. And if you're on Mac, this will mactex will install a utility known as TextShop. In that you can write LaTeX code. Okay. So after you have set up your environment, if you're on Windows, launch up Text Studio. If you're on Mac, launch up TextShop. And if you're on Linux, I'm going to use NVim. If you don't like NVim, or if you don't know how to use Vim, you can just open a text editor which is graphical and is easy to use. So you can open Gedit. So I'll show you how to install Gedit. If you're on Arch Linux based distributions, you can just type sudo pacman -s Gedit. I'll just install this. This will just be installed in a moment. So after this, if you're on Debian based distributions, so yeah, as you can see, this is installed. If you're on Debian based distributions, you can just type sudo apt install Gedit. Most of the time, if you're on if you are on GNOME or something like that, this will be already installed. If you are not, you can just type this and you will get it installed. So after this, you can just launch up Gedit. So I have launched up Gedit. I will just close this terminal for now. So as you can see, this is not visible. So you can just go to the hamburger menu and then preferences and then fonts and colors, and I like solarized, but if you can use whatever you want. So after using solarized, you can just close this, and now as you can see, this is very much clear for seeing and writing code. So I'll just close without saving, and I'll just open I'll just open a terminal once again, and I'll go to files and then cd docs and then tutorial, and then this. I'll create a new file named nvim, then main. Nvim is my editor, so if you just type nvim comes up. So in nvim you can just type the name of the file you want. If you are on Windows or Mac, you can just create a new file with the name of main.tex. This tex is very important if you want to create a LaTeX document. Okay, so nvim main.tex. If you are using Gedit, you can just open Gedit and then you can save this as main.tex. You can save this as main.tex, but I'm not going to. So in nvim, you can just create a new file with name main.tex. In this, after this has been opened, LaTeX has some very necessary lines that need to be added in a LaTeX document. So the first line is the class of the document, which means if you want to create what type of document you want to create. So there are a lot of classes like article and then book and then report and then beamer. Beamer is a presentation for presentations. So I'm going to use book in here because this will give a lot of formatting options like chapters, sections, subsection, etc. If you are using the article class, this will give only the sections and subsections. If you are using the book class, you will also have the chapters format option. So I'm going to use the book class, and then in here you can just type begin and then document and then end document. Okay, so after this, in this you can type your document content. So I'll just say the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Simple. And then I'll save this file. I'll open a terminal. In this, I'll just get in here. As you can see, there is a main.txt file. I'll compile this. So if you're on Linux, you can just type latex mk -pdf and then the name of the text file. If you hit enter and then list the directory, as you can see, it has created a main.pdf file. These files are not important, so these are the log files and then the temporary files. So we are interested in the main.pdf file. So there is a PDF viewer in Linux known as Zathura. This is a very minimal PDF viewer. You can use whatever you want, like events and ocular, etc. I have Zathura installed in my system, so I'll just type Zathura and then main.pdf. If I add an ampersand sign at the last, this will make this will make the process as a background process. So if I hit enter, as you can see, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and there is also a page number, which is very good. So if you want to create a title for this document, no, before that, let's see how to compile, how to compile code in Windows and Mac. So if you are on Windows, LaTeX has, there is a button known as compile at the top, and if you can just go to features. I think this can show you. Yeah, you can just go to a browser and just type how to compile in LaTeX Studio, Text Studio. That will be very simple, because there is already a button up there, and if you just click it, this will compile and build, and you can see the you can see the output. If you're on Mac Text, in the text shop there is again a button up there. You can just hover over all the buttons, and you will find the button you want. After that, after you have downloaded both of these things, after you have compiled the code, then as you can see, there should be something like this. You will have your page number and then your content, which we have written here. Let's say we want to create a title and the author. So we can just inside the begin document class, inside the begin document group, you can just type title with a backslash, of course, because backslash is very important in LaTeX. Inside curly brackets, you can just type the title of the book or document. So I'll just give tutorial 1 LaTeX basics. By the way, I thought I'll just show you how to install LaTeX, but I'll just give the LaTeX basics also in this video. Okay, so after this you can just save the file. Let's also give an author in here. So author, and then inside this I'll just say by Tanush Banerjee, which is my name. I'll save the file, and after this I'll close this, and I'll compile it once again. And now if I open it this again, as you can see, nothing's happening. See, no title, because after this you need to create, you need to give the command make title. So this now will give the title for us. I need to compile this first. So I'll compile this, then I'll open this again. As you can see the title, you can see the author, and you can see the date. So if you don't want the date in here, you can just again below author you can just type date, and then empty curly brackets. Now you can just close this and recompile this. Now we'll just open this again. As you can see, the date's gone, and if you scroll down, your content's also here. So as you can see, the title has been given in a new page, because I am using the book class. If you change the book class to the article class, so article, save the file, and now I'll close this and compile this once again, and I'll open this again. As you can see, now it's only in one file. So in article I want the date, because the article class is mostly used in something which needs the date. So now I'll open this again. As you can see, you can add the date in here, and then your content in here. So if I just paste this a lot of times, and then wait, and I have to compile the program once, and then I'll open this again. As you can see, this is in this you can write your content. Okay, in the next video of the series, we are going to learn about sections, subsections, and a lot of other stuff in LaTeX. So if you are interested in latex and Linux and hacking and stuff like that, in this channel I'm going to create a series known as Linux for hackers and beginner lessons for hackers and stuff like that, and latex, obviously latex, because if you are interested in those type of things, please subscribe to my channel. You can also leave a like, because this will help the YouTube algorithm to give other people the recommendations of my video. So if you are interested in these types of content, please subscribe the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.